What if I told you that 1 in 7 adults, that's over 37 million Americans, are walking around with a disease that's silently destroying one of their most vital organs? And what if I told you that a staggering 9 out of 10 of them have absolutely no idea? This isn't some rare condition. This is chronic kidney disease, or CKD. And the scariest part, it often has no symptoms until the damage is severe. But the key to stopping it might not be in a high-tech lab or a complicated prescription. It's hiding in plain sight, right on your dinner plate. Now, we've all heard that things like diabetes and high blood pressure are the main culprits behind kidney disease, and they are absolutely major risk factors. In fact, they are the top 2 causes of kidney failure. But what if they are just part of the story? What if there's a deeper, more fundamental problem with our modern diet that's putting constant, grinding pressure on our kidneys every single day? It's called dietary acid load. This isn't about the acid in your stomach. This is about the chemical residue your food leaves behind after your body digests it. The typical Western diet, high in animal foods and processed products, fuels the very conditions like hypertension and diabetes that lead to kidney damage. But it also creates a direct problem. It floods our bodies with acid, forcing our kidneys to work overtime, 24/7, to clean up the mess. It's the underlying stressor that can make everything else worse. Think of your body like a high-performance engine. The food you eat is the fuel. After your body burns that fuel for energy, it leaves behind a residue, or an ash. Some foods, like most fruits and vegetables, leave behind an alkaline ash. It's clean, and your body handles it easily. But other foods, especially animal proteins and processed grains, leave behind an acidic ash. Scientists have a term for this, the potential renal acid load, or PRAL. And your kidneys? They're the sophisticated, hard-working filter that has to deal with all that acidic soot. A little bit is fine, our bodies are designed for it. But our modern diet is like constantly running your engine on dirty, low-grade fuel. Over time, that filter gets clogged, strained, and damaged. So what's producing all this acid? The biggest sources are foods rich in animal protein. That means meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and most dairy products. Why? It comes down to chemistry. These foods are high in specific building blocks called amino acids that contain sulfur, like methionine and cysteine. When your body metabolizes them, they produce sulfuric acid, a powerful acid that your kidneys have to work hard to neutralize and excrete. Now add in processed grains, sugary drinks, which are also acid-forming, and you have the perfect recipe for a chronic, low-grade acid state in the body. This state is associated with a higher risk of developing CKD and can make existing kidney problems worse. But here's the secret that will change how you look at food forever. A food's effect on your body has nothing to do with how it tastes before you eat it. This is the biggest misconception out there, and understanding this is a total game changer. You'd think a sour lemon is acidic, right? And that a mild-tasting piece of cheese is neutral. Your taste buds are lying to you. It's all about the ash left behind after digestion. Let's break it down. You think it's acidic, but it's alkaline forming. You think it's neutral, but it's acid forming. Lemons and limes, their citric acid is weak and easily metabolized. What's left are powerful alkaline minerals like potassium that help neutralize acid in your body. Cheese and dairy, packed with those sulfur-containing amino acids, they leave behind a significant acid load for your kidneys to handle. Oranges and grapefruit, just like lemons, they taste acidic but are rich in alkaline minerals, so they are ultimately alkaline forming once digested. Chicken and turkey, we think of them as lean and healthy, and they are. But they are still animal proteins that contribute to your body's total acid load. Tomatoes, despite their taste, tomatoes are metabolized into alkaline components, helping to balance your body's pH. Bread, pasta, grains, especially refined grains like white bread and pasta, which lack the alkalizing minerals found in their whole grain counterparts. Apple cider vinegar, the acetic acid is outweighed by the alkaline minerals it contains, giving it a net alkaline effect on your system. Most nuts and seeds, they're full of healthy fats, but most are still mildly acid-forming due to their protein and phosphorus content. Okay, that was a lot of science. So how do we fix this? How do we protect our kidneys without getting a PhD in biochemistry? It's simpler than you think. You don't need to count every gram of protein or obsess over PRAL scores. You just need to remember one simple, visual rule, the 75 to 25 plate. This powerful life hack is a visual guide to rebalancing your diet. It's based on a simple principle recommended by nutrition experts and supported by research showing that diets high in fruits and vegetables can slow kidney disease progression. The goal is to fill 75% of your plate with the good stuff, the colorful, healing, life-giving alkaline-forming foods. The other 25% is for your other food choices, like your lean protein or whole grains. This isn't about restriction or perfection, it's about shifting the balance on your plate to give your kidneys a break. So what goes in your powerful 75%? Think color, think life, think abundance. The green guardians: spinach, kale, broccoli, cucumbers, celery, parsley, and avocado. These are nutritional powerhouses packed with the alkaline minerals like magnesium and potassium that help your body buffer acid. The rainbow healers: bell peppers, beets, carrots, and sweet potatoes. The more color on your plate, the more diverse the nutrients you're getting to support your body's natural balance. The hydrating fruits: lemons, limes, watermelon, berries, and apples. Yes, even the sour ones. They are fantastic for your 75%. The plant-powered proteins: lentils, chickpeas, and most beans. These are a fantastic choice because they are much kinder to your kidneys. Plant proteins produce significantly less acid in the body compared to animal proteins, reducing the strain on your kidneys. This is where the magic happens. You don't have to give up your favorite meals, you just give them a kidney-friendly upgrade. It's about making smart swaps in that 25% portion of your plate. Here are a few simple ideas to get you started. Instead of this high acid load, try this lower acid load. Instead of a beef burger on a white bun, try a black bean burger on a lettuce wrap or sprouted grain bun. Instead of scrambled eggs with cheese, try tofu scramble with spinach and onions. Instead of a large chicken breast with white rice, try a smaller portion of chicken with a large side of roasted broccoli and quinoa. Instead of a glass of milk or sugary soda, try a glass of mineral water with lemon or unsweetened herbal tea. Instead of salty processed snacks, chips, crackers, try a handful of raw veggies, carrots, celery with hummus. Ready for a pro-level life hack? This is something most people never consider. How you cook your food can change its impact on your body's acid load. Remember how those amazing alkaline-forming foods are rich in minerals like potassium and magnesium? Well, those minerals are water-soluble. When you boil your vegetables, those precious, acid-buffering minerals can leach out into the cooking water. If you pour that water down the drain, you're literally draining away some of the food's alkalizing power. The very components that help your kidneys are being lost before the food even hits your plate. This effectively increases the relative acid load of your entire meal. The better way: steam, microwave, or lightly sauté your vegetables. These dry heat or low water cooking methods are proven to help retain those vital alkaline minerals. It's a small change in the kitchen that makes a big difference to your kidneys. And one more quick tip: avoid adding acidic ingredients like lemon juice or vinegar when you're cooking with aluminum foil. The acidity can promote the transfer of aluminum particles from the foil to your food. I know this can feel like a big change, but I want you to know it's completely possible. When I first started focusing on the 75-25 plate, I wasn't perfect. Nobody is. There were days I got it backward. But I started noticing the changes almost immediately: more energy, less of that afternoon brain fog, and just feeling cleaner inside. It's not about being perfect from day one. It's about making one better choice at a time, and trusting that those small choices add up to a huge, positive change. So I invite you to join me in a simple, powerful challenge. It's the 7-day Color Your Plate Challenge. The goal is simple. For the next 7 days, make just one meal a day a 75/25 plate. That's it. Not every meal, just one. Focus on filling that 75% with as much color as you can. See how you feel. It's the first step on a powerful journey to protecting your health from the inside out. Now, I'd like to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me the one colorful, healing food you're going to add to your plate this week. Is it spinach? Bell peppers? Berries? Let's get a huge list going and inspire each other. And if you found any value in this video, if you learned something new that could help you or someone you love, please click that like button and share it. You never know whose life you might change with this information. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.